Prince Heinley, holding a rose, approached the empress to ask for the first dance. The empress was surprised to learn that Prince Heinley was the only one who asked for the dance. The empress hesitated, fearing more misunderstandings if they danced with Prince Heinley. However, Prince Heinley was the only one who asked for the first dance, and refusing would be considered insulting in high society. Heinley smiled and assured the empress that he would stay quiet. The empress is surprised by Prince Heinley's sly comments about his attire and the lack of attention he received yesterday. Prince Heinley, surprised by the conversation, reveals that rumors spread easily. He asks about the story of sending gifts to Miss Rashta, and the sweet music ends. The empress feels ashamed and grateful that Prince Heinley doesn't believe the rumors about her, but she also doesn't believe the rumor about her being a womanizer. The empress is upset when Soveshu asks her to dance with her, as the rules dictate it. Rashta is also asking Prince Heinley to dance. Soveshu told Navier that she can take another man as her lover, but it should not be Prince Heinley. He told the empress not to disgrace her name as Empress of the Western Empire. Navier is about to protest about his relationship with Prince Heinley's, but Soveshu stops and hugs Rashta, who is crying. The crowd gossip about how the emperor loves the concubine that he left the empress. The empress feels blood drain from her head. Soveshu comforts Rashta, while the empress leaves. The empress, who is unsure of where she is going, they encounter Prince Heinley, who advises her to rest. She finds herself in a heavy bedroom, feeling incredibly heavy and wondering how much she's carrying. Empress Navier finds Queen by the window, providing her comfort and warmth. She hugged the bird and thanked him for giving her strength. The empress expresses how it sometimes feels like a real person. A message was relayed from the Verdi estate that informed the empress that Viscountess Verdi, the lady-in-waiting for the empress, can no longer serve her. The empress is confused, as she had borrowed money from her a few days ago. The next day, the worries over Viscountess Verdi were unnecessary. Laura pointed out Rashta's blue silk gown, which was the one Grand Duke Lilting tried to gift to her. Countess Eliza explained that the silk was not the only thing that went from the empress to concubine. Viscountess Verdi, who had previously mocked Rashta, was found next to her the day after she informed the empress she couldn't be her lady-in-waiting. The empress is unsure of her decision or how she changed her mind. Princess Soju questions the concubine system as it doesn't exist in Southern Kingdom, claiming it is cheating. The empress doesn't want to discuss it publicly. That's why she asked to change the subject. Princess Soju redirected the conversation about what she heard about Prince Heinley's anonymous letters with someone in the Western Empire, who he wanted to find and arrange a meeting. The empress ladies-in-waiting look at her and believe she is the anonymous friend Prince Heinley is looking for. They suspect that the queen's owner might be Prince Heinley. The ladies-in-waiting agree, but the empress declines to reveal her true identity. Rashta is with noble ladies describes a conversation about Prince Heinley and his anonymous friend. Rashta encourages the conversation, finding it interesting that both slaves and aristocrats engage in provocative gossip. Viscountess Verdi reveals to Rashta that the letter acquaintance Prince Heinley is looking for is Her Majesty the Empress. The Empress and Prince Heinley exchanged letters without knowing each other, but now the Empress already knew. Rashta, curious about the letters exchanged between the Empress and Prince Heinley, asks Viscountess Verdi about them. She plans that Charlie will reveal herself as the one that Prince Heinley is looking for, since the Empress would never come forward. If found out that she was fake, she will just say it was just a joke. Charlie meets Prince Heinley, who is partially nude with a thin robe. He smiles and asks if she is the one he's looking for. Prince Heinley asks once more if she really is the one he's looking for, which the tone of his voice give a threat. Charlie, were seen together entering the banquet. The people are gossiping about them. However, a commotion interrupted their conversation, and Prince Heinley found that Rashta's maid was caught lying. The maid was red and unable to answer, and some nobles glared at her, accusing her of bringing disgrace to the country. He believes that Charlie was the go-between who exchanged letters with him, and that he is the one he is looking for. Rashta, who had not said anything yet, sighed and suggested she knew him through the letters. Prince Heinley smiled and said, "Lady Rashta, you sound like the person I've been looking for." Upon entering the dining room, the Empress saw Rashta, who surprised her with a smile. She was confused. Why is she on the dining hall, since she was not among the 20 special guests? During a meal, Prince Heinley spills his golden goblet over his plate, causing a commotion in the dining room. Soveshu accuses him of being rude while Prince Heinley was pointing out the deception of the maid and her master, Lady Rashta. Prince Heinley questions if he ordered Lady Rashta to do it, but Soveshu dismisses his concerns. Prince Heinley is unimpressed by how Soveshu thinks and argue. Prince Heinley questions Rashta's intelligence because she didn't even know the recent letter that he and his letter acquaintance exchanges. The atmosphere becomes tense. Rashta started crying, while the emperor became even angrier. Soveshu wielded a sword, challenged Prince Heinley to a duel. Prince Heinley asked if they can promise that they leave safely after he killed him. He will accept the duel. Empress Navier urged Soveshu and Prince Heinley to calm down and take their seats. The empress asked Rashta about her lying that the empress she sent gifts to her. Rashta denies lying and started to cry. Soveshu saw Rashta crying and asked the empress why. Empress Navier answered that she was asking why she lied about her sending her gifts. Soveshu explained that he had sent them in her name, and that she should let it slide because it is only trivial. The empress became angry. She is gossiped about due to Soveshu's and Rashta's mistake. She argued that he should take responsibility for the mistake and not assume another's name, which Soveshu finds bewildering. She asks Soveshu to apologize for using her name and to correct false information. He believes she should do it herself, but the empress argued he should be the one doing it, and told him avoid impolitely speaking to her. The emperor asked the empress if she is jealous. Heinley interrupted, assures the empress that he will spread rumors about the truth, ensuring her reputation is not tarnished. McKenna, Prince Heinley's aide, take him away, is furious about the situation. Heinley was nagged by McKenna and is doubtful about their spying with the Eastern Emperor. Heinley, ignoring him, takes a chair and forces him to sit down. McKenna, turning into a bluebird, and Heinley offers to deliver a document to LG, promising to fight from behind, as per his previous advice. The empress discusses Prince Heinley about him being a good person. Countess Eliza and other ladies in waiting agrees with her. While they were discussing, Queen was back after several days, embracing her tightly. Laura praised the bird's sweet gesture, implying it might not be a bird. She replied the letter that she want their friendship to be kept through letters, but Queen is suspicious and criticizes her reply. She warned that if they meet, they will be Eastern Empress and Western Prince, and rumors will worsen if she exchange letters with him. Rashta is unable to attend a special banquet, but Soveshu explains that the banquet is only for those invited. Rashta cries and Soveshu tries to comfort her, but she remains silent. Soveshu decides to ask the Empress if she can spare a seat for the Rashta. The Empress is asked to make room for one more person at the New Year's ceremony, but the Empress refuses. The Emperor wants to take Rashta with her, but Empress Navier refuses. She expresses frustration with Soveshu's attempts to force her to do things she cannot do, stating she is not intentionally cruel. She turn away and leave the room.